Welcome to the online class. I welcome the students of Sayaviti Society High School, Gachipur. Today, I am going to discuss about English first paper for the students of class 10. And today I am going to discuss about Unit 5, Lesson 5. And the topic of the lesson is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Before going to discuss about reduce, reuse, and recycle, I am going to read out from the text. Everyone must play a part in protecting the environment. There are many things you can do on your own every day to help save the planet. Here are some suggestions. Reuse. Really, the best thing we can do for the planet is to use its resources properly. Our consumer society is mainly responsible for the environment crisis. Here are some questions you can ask yourself before buying something. Do I really need this? Or is there another product which would do the same thing but more sustainable? Or ask the questions, will this last a long time? Some other questions may be, do I know how this item was made, how it will be used, and how it will be disposed of? Now I am going to reuse. What do you think of using your own ceramic cup or mug at your school or local club? It means there are no plastic cups to throw away. You can wash it and reuse it every day. Unfortunately, we are encouraged to buy a new improved item even if the one we have can be repaired or reused. When we buy things, we should buy items which are durable. We should see them properly and have them repaired when necessary. If we practice this, many things can not only last a lifetime but also be passed on for future use. However, if something is truly unusable for its original purposes, try to be more creative and think of how else it might be used. When we are done with it, think of whether someone else might be able to use it. You can donate some of these things to poor. You have also sell some of your used items through personal ads in a local newspaper. Now I am going to recycle. Rather than throwing an item out when neither you nor anyone else can make use of it, have it recycled. And while recycling is not possible, it is better to send goods to a landfill or have them burned up. Find out what types of materials can be recycled in our area. Clean and sort the materials before putting them out in the bin. Recycling your drink and food cans means there will be less stress in a resources recovery facility or landfill. Moreover, a company can use the old cans to make new ones. Now, I'm going to discuss details about this lesson, and we have found three important clues: reuse, reduce, reuse, and recycle. And what is reduce? Reduce means reduce means to use the product lessly, to use a product thinkly, to use a product poorly. And we see in our family or society, many of us buy new things. But before buying any things or any product, we have to think, is it necessary for me? Is it durable? And will I use this product for the long time? And unnecessarily, we should not buy any products. And this is reduce. Okay? Reducing something. The main think main aim of this lesson is to protect our planet, to reduce the environment pollution, to save our environment. And if we use or reduce and buy and throw the different chemicals or materials here and there, our planet will be full of trashes. As a result, our environment will be polluted. So we have to try to reduce the using of huge amount of things, huge amount of materials in our society, in our family, in our environment also. So we have before buying any goods or items, we have to think in severally and reuse. And what is reuse? Reuse means to use something again and again. But if we find this something one time, if we use a thing one time, we generally throw it and we buy another thing. We should not this. We should try to reuse again and again so that our environment can be safe. And recycle. Recycle means recycle to make new one from old one. For an example, the old iron or any plastic can or iron can be made recycled into the new one. And so this way, and this is the paraphrases of this from this passage. Now I am going to discuss about some important questions from the chapter. What side will you see before going to buy a product? What side will you see before going to buy a product? This is an important question and you have to think deeply. And yes, before going to buy a product, we have to think about many things. Is this product is durable? And is this product is durable? And how far will this product will be last long? And what types of materials are used to make this product? And these things we have to think before going to buy some products. And you will find this answer of the questions same in your text. And second, what do you mean by reuse and why will you do reuse? Reuse means to use your necessary things lessly. And when we buy some products from the market, this is a new product. But when after using this product, we should not throw out, but we have to think. We have to think to reuse this product again and again to save our environment. And why will you do reuse? We will do reuse a product to save our environment. If we throw these raw materials, if we throw these things, used things, throw here and there, our environment will be polluted. So if we reuse one thing, one item again and again, our environment will be safe. So we will do reuse. And what is recycle? Recycle means to make new one from old one. For an example, a company can make new rod, iron rod, by using iron can or iron plate. So recycle means to make new things from old things. And what is the relation between reduce and environment pollution? Yes, there is a deep relation between reduce and environment. Reduce, and we have to reduce the traces. We have to reduce the unwanted things. And if we can reduce the unwanted things or traces from our environment will be free from pollution. So there is a deep connection from reduce and environment. And why does a company do recycle? A company can use the old cans to make new ones. Yes, moreover, a company can use the old things to make new ones. To make a company makes new one from the old one. A company can make or produces. A company can produce new products by using the old products. So a company use generally a company does recycle, and recycle is one of the ways to keep our environment safe. And if we do reduce, reuse and recycle, and our environment or our planet will be safe from environment pollution. Reduce and reuse and recycle, and three words. These three words are much more important and connected with each other, and our environment also related with these three things. And if we do reduce our things, our usable things, our environment will be safe. If we do reuse, if we use one thing again and again, we should not buy new things again. Our environment will be safe. And if we do recycle, and we will be able to make new one from the using old one. And so this way we can use one item generation to generation. As a result, our environment will be safe, and we will be safe, and we'll get a livable environment. The main aim of this lesson is to keep our environment safe. Okay, and I welcome my students to read out your textbook, and you will find more and more words and more questions, and it will be helpful. And I welcome my students to follow the online class. Thank you very much.